Welcome to Qoheleth with Chuck Frank. We are studying the writing of King Solomon, considered to be the wisest man on earth 3,000 years ago. This is Q1, a message for you. The vanity of life. The words of the preacher, the son of David, king in Jerusalem. Vanity of vanities, says the preacher. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. What profit has a man from all his labor in which he toils under the sun? One generation passes away, and another generation comes, but the earth abides forever. Now, Solomon's the wisest man in the world 3,000 years ago, and God gave him the gift of wisdom, but he doesn't have something that we have. And that is that we were fortunate enough to be born after the presence of the Messiah, Jesus Christ. So, Solomon is saying, what's the purpose for all this striving and gathering together and trying to amass your assets? You're only going to die, and then it gets left to someone else, and then they have offspring, and they grow up, and they do the same thing, and it's a hamster wheel. It's a hamster wheel that just keeps going on, and what's the point? You can't take it with you. But Emmanuel, God with us, Jesus has a different perspective. Solomon didn't have the benefit of this. Jesus says, it doesn't make any sense to amass all these assets on earth. You have some basic needs, and it's great to take care of them. But what you should really be doing is laying up your treasure in heaven, where rust and moth can't corrupt it. In other words, you amass all this wealth down here on earth, and if you don't have the benefit of Jesus in the equation, Solomon's right. You're just going to amass all your toys, and then you're going to die, and then someone else comes along and he's going to play with them, and then he's going to die, and it is just a hamster wheel. So, the theme of the book, Ecclesiastes, is that you can pursue all of these things, wealth and fame and power and everything, but if you take God out of the equation, it's all meaningless. It's all vanity. It is a chasing after the wind. Solomon also says something here, that the earth abideth forever. Well, not according to God at the end of the New Testament in the book of Revelations. There is a definite last day of the earth, and it is a pretty violent ending. So Solomon's correct. Without God, all is vanity. But we know God. So we can be joyful that in all of our circumstances, in all of our work, that it's not futile, because we are storing up our treasure in heaven. And we know that we have an amazing eternity to look forward to. God bless you.